Friday night to you as we come your way from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Atlanta Braves and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Antonio Senzatella is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Comes set with the 0-1.
Nope.
Outside at 94, one ball and one strike. None out, runners at first and second. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. At the plate now is Austin Riley. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First offering.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. From the stretch.
Inside, ball one.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
One and two, here it comes. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Acuna, the runner at third. Freeman at second. Story is over at first with 1 away. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Blackmon going back, still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and even 30 home runs on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
The batter will be William Contreras, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Popped him up. Nunez waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So now into the box is Ender Inciarte. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 4. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Hilliard is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But the Braves strike for 4, coming courtesy of this grand slam. Home half of the first coming up at Coors Field. It's now 4-0. Oscar Yinoa, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know they're hoping for more out of Charlie Blackmon right now. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And there's ball 1.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone. And he scurries back to first base safely. So 2 down and a runner at first. And Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. Into the box, Alex Jackson. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That's popped up. McMahon into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Next to hit is Orlando Arcia. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. And it's fouled away. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And that misses 1-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And there's out number 2. Acuna digs in now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Fouled off. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Acuna on third with 2 out. To first. McMahon fields it cleanly. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Josh Fuentes becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. C.J. Cron is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder, and no one will track it down. Yinua has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. C.J. Cron goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Ehire Adrianza is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Again, a 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back to... Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney. First pitch on its way. Trevor Story is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Riley, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Fastball 2.
Lays off 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Into the second deck and gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Braves.
The Rockies are due to hit in the 3rd, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Dom Nunez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fouled away. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Two down, no one on base, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. And there's a base hit on the line. So some two-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue. Around second, he's on his way to third. Hampson takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's Chris Owings now. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Acuna. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a two-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Arcia is there, and the side is retired. Memory. All set for the start of the fourth. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Jackson.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
On to first, and that is two quick outs to start the fourth. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's a base hit on the line. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Next, it'll be Freddie Freeman. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now the 2-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast off the bat of Freddie Freeman. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Trevor Story steps in now, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Home run number 37 on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on ShowTrack. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Center fielder going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Is that in? Home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Next to stand in is C.J. Cron. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He gets there, and that's the second out. And stepping in, Ehire Adrianza struck out in his first at-bat. Lays off 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 1-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ben Bowden gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now the pitch. Ozzie Albies stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High and away, not close. 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. So next to bat will be William Contreras. Flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Now a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's a fly ball well hit. Blackman looking up. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 13 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Bowden, a 6'4" lefty. This is his first year at the big league level. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
2-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, here is Alex Jackson. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney. The batter will be Sam Hilliard. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball
one. A ball and a strike.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyholed in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. In now for Colorado, Dom Nunez grounded out in his last at bat. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the fifth, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit hard down the line. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Fouled away. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the 3rd out. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next will be the shortstop Orlando Arcia. First pitch coming. Here it is, and he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Comes set, and the 0-1 on the ground softly towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in next, Ronald Acuna, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Freddie Freeman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Lifted down the line in left. Fuentes trying to get there, and that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. No balls and 1 strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Runner at first following the error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Josh Fuentes. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in a big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's a ball.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for C.J. Cron, number 22 on the year as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Drew Smiley will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Ehire Adrianza stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Striding in is Sam Hilliard. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Lifted in the air to center field. Acuna's there for it, and that retires the side. Heath Holder is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
count.
Fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The payoff pitch one more time. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Up next, Austin Riley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Fouled off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Ready on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ozzie Albies is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Fouled away.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. Good battle. Count remains full. 2 out, nobody on. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez. That's popped up. Arcia into shallow left. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Garrett Hampson. He flew out in his last AB. Swing and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
This one's down to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Chris Owings is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Freeman is up with it to second for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that. Carlos Estevez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up William Contreras. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
0-2, here it is. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now is Alex Jackson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did it, and all you...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ryan McMahon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he struck him out. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Daniel Bard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ronald Acuna. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a shot toward right center. Blackman is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in will be Freddie Freeman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering. And that misses inside. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Hits this one hard the other way. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
First offering on its way. Freeman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count. Nope, that's inside.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Next, it'll be Austin Riley. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count, the pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. On the ground to the right side. Oh, he makes the stop. Got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. Previous battles with Drew Smiley. He's 1 for 5. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next to Colorado.
And now here is Ehire Adrianza. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. A.J. Minter enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Adrianza rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as the gap shortens to 4 now. Now to bat, Dom Nunez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. Stepping in now, Garrett Hampson. A little bouncer. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Last strike now for Colorado. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Riley is there. And the Braves are back in a familiar position. Champions of the National League East. 10-6 the final score in this game. Atlanta with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Huascar Ynoa earns a league-high 18th win. Antonio Senzatella permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
10 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Rockies, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting off in the National League East, Ozzie Albies sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, leading the Braves to a win against Colorado 10-6. He is among the NL leaders in triples. As of today, the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Braves sit atop the NL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Miami Marlins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-0. Heading into the day, the Marlins are in last place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the